Oh, this is a military base. Oopsie.
This is carbon fiber and Kevlar.
But first, Jesus, that's a loud truck. Oh, those. Oh, sorry. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this very special POV review by Autotop NL. My name is Max, and thank you for joining me on a ride of what is probably my dream car. This thing is freaking awesome. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you are up to date on our videos and little gems like this. Because we are at Elmerhaus near Bremen in Germany, and this is one of their project cars. The owner has been so very kind to allow us to drive in his car. This is a 911 G model from 1986, I think, or late 1980s at least, and it has been completely rebuilt to the owner's liking, and it is ridiculously cool. So I'm going to walk around it and then take it for a drive on this road, show you all around it, and well, take you on a drive with me. But first, let's do a lap around the car, and well, there is just so much to tell. To start, they have completely changed the front end. So this is all carbon fiber. You can actually see it. You can see the structure through the paint, and you can feel it if you put your hand in here. It is all carbon fiber, this entire part. This is carbon fiber as well. This is carbon fiber and Kevlar. This is Kevlar and this is carbon. They also built in this insanely cool fuel tank with a little 8-ball there and a fuel filler cap. Sort of Singer style, you know, with the hole in the front, which looks super cool. A light blocks battery, which weighs only 3 kilos. Everything else has been stripped, and everything that you see in red is Indisch Rood. So that is, yeah, the classic Porsche color. But oh, these things alone are just so freaking cool. Beautiful stripe down the middle. What else? Well, we've got the Fuchs wheels, of course, which are super awesome, and they are quite difficult to find nowadays. It has the Porsche decals on the side. This is actually where the fuel filler cap used to be, but they completely redid that to make it disappear. Jesus, that's a loud truck. I think he's had some tuning done as well. Red stripe down the middle on the roof as well, and it has the turbo fender, so it is super wide, especially from the rear. This is so awesome. Oh, look at it. It has a custom made exhaust. They fabricated the inlet manifolds. This car has been changed from top to bottom. There is hardly anything original about this car. And also check out these door handles with the holes in them. It just looks, so right. Let's open the rear so I can show you the engine. Lovely 911 logo, and of course the big spoiler on the back. So there it is. They have completely rebuilt this engine. The owner bought this car, and the engine had actually been rebuilt in Poland, but they didn't do something right with the cylinders. The gaps were too small, so that engine completely broke down after 800 kilometers, and the owner sent it to Elmerhaus to get it rebuilt, and he said, well, okay, while we're at it, just go nuts, make it insane. So stock, this 3.2 liter naturally aspirated flat 6 has 270 horsepower. They actually dynoed it at 250, around 250, but it now has just over 300 horsepower. It also has this very cool carbon air intake, LM32 engine performance kit, Walter Röll edition, with his autograph, and it's kit number 38 of 911. Cool detail. Yeah, and everything here has been done to make it look awesome as well. All painted in Indisch Rood again. I mean, that is
ridiculous.
Oh, I feel like I have to be so careful with this car. It's the dream. I have to say, we have driven a lot of cars, a lot of cool cars, but I think this has to be the coolest one. So I hope I didn't forget anything. Exhaust, told you about that. No, I think I've got everything. All right, let's get in. So they have also built this complete cage in the back, again in red, 911 stitched in the door. This is all carbon fiber, covered with Alcantara steering wheel. You can see the carbon fiber here, very cool. And everything has been stripped out of here. So this is just sandblasted. This is the bare material, and they then coated it. This is very light wood down here. Some aluminium footrests, which they coated as well, powder coated. Manual gearbox, 5-speed, and the lightweight project powered by Elmerhaus for TC, serial number 001. Oh man, it is just, oh, it's so cool. Oh my god, check this out. Little light, cool. Alrighty, let's start it up. Oh yes. No. Alright, we've got a 6-point harness here, but we're only going to use, or a 4-point harness actually, but we're only going to use the top ones. Don't look at that, dirty guys. Alright, handbrake off, completely off, yes. First gear, and here we go. Oh, I just love the look of our new watch with this car. This is what we had in mind when we designed this watch. All right, here we go. Oh, this is always too bad about these POV reviews, that you can't see my face, because I am smiling from ear to ear right now. I am absolutely and utterly in love with this car. Oh, listen to that sound. I know all of you always ask me how tall I am. I am very tall. I am 1 meter 95 centimeters, something like 6'5". So days like these are really hard for me because I barely fit in here. I mean, I'm not going to let it spoil the fun, but it is a bit cramped. But I would grease myself up with Vaseline to get myself wedged into this car because it is awesome. I also really love this steering wheel. This is just the way it should be. So it took Elmerhaus about 4 months to complete this build, which I think is not even that bad. I think it's actually quite impressive. And this is everything I want. All right. Oh, everything feels so mechanical. The brakes are so heavy. The clutch is super heavy. Oh yes. Naturally aspirated. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so much fun. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I really want one. Oh. Alright, full throttle. Oh yes. Oh man. This sounds so freaking good. And everything just feels so good. Oh, my voice just cracked. Everything feels so good. The gearbox feels amazing. Everything is so heavy. The brake pedal, the clutch, but it just works. like it should be. Oh my god. Oh yes, 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 yes. Elmerhaus in Ottersberg, you just gained one massive fan for life, because this is, the way this has been done is freaking insane. So every nut and bolt has been changed on this car, and oh, you can actually feel that everything is so well put together. Everything just feels so sturdy, and it feels old and new at the same time, if that makes any sense. It just, you have all the benefits of an old car and none of the drawbacks. Look at this road. There's no one here. Oh, oh, this has to be one of the happiest days of my life. And we have done some cool stuff, but this, oh yes. And this gearbox actually, you can actually shift quite quickly, as you can see. I mean, it really doesn't feel old. Out second to third. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from a car this old. Oh, okay, let's try this corner. Don't really know what's behind it. Oh, it's a T junction. Don't really know where to go, just went somewhere. Am I going to turn around? No, I think I'm going this way. What do we have here? Oh, nothing. Oh, this is a military base. Oopsie. No, I want to go that way. Much about these cars. I don't know if you guys, if there are any viewers who, you know, who really know their stuff on these cars. Please let us know if I say anything that's completely ridiculous or wrong or whatever. But this is the 911 before the 964, so it's air cooled, naturally aspirated 3.2 flat 6, as I said, and it's, if you ask me, it's one of the most beautiful 911s ever. And those turbo fenders on the rear just make it that much more chunky. Oh, it is so beautiful. And the owner actually bought this car, used of course, with a turbo interior, so it was all black leather, which is quite rare. But they have stripped everything from this car. So they have stripped about 150 kilos from this car, which it's not a heavy car to begin with. So it now weighs 1080 kilograms with just over 300 horsepower. I mean, this is a quick little car. Sorry. make it handle like an absolute dream. It doesn't have power steering, so it's quite heavy, but there's just so much feel in the steering wheel. You just... oh my god. I've got one thing to say about this car, and it's holy moly. Oh my. If you are new to the channel, or if you are not a subscriber yet, please subscribe, because I am going to work even harder to make cool videos for you guys and to be able to buy this car, or not this one, but have Elmerhaus make one for me, because it is ridiculous. I also love the fact that you can hear, well, literally everything. I mean, there's hardly any sound deadening. Everything has been stripped out. Oh. Little understeer. There we go. Oh yes. It is magnificent. It is beautiful. It is the coolest car I have ever driven, and I have never ever in my life wanted anything more than I want this car right now. And I think that is a nice sentiment to end this video on. I hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle, this one. You can also check out this POV review of a 911 GT3, which is also very cool, but not as cool as this one. And you can check out this POV reviews playlist if you want to see more. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you at the next one. Bye guys.